Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they have where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers.
And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. What'd you say, 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself.
He's got a man, complete. Packers pick up a 33 yards. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Forced out to his left. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 65 yards. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here. But let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
Leaping, and he makes the grab.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains.
In motion comes the tight end left. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Again, it's Lance. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Christian Watson
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
Yeah, you in the league, but you ain't hooping around and tear out. Before you judge me, you need to go and wipe the mirror off. Try to turn me down, only thing you do is veer off. Showing fake love, I can tell it once I see it all. I just stay cool, acting like I wasn't weird at all. Most of the people that you meet are not who they appear at all. If you want on top, then you wouldn't hear it cheer at all. But I ain't got no top, I don't need a chandelier at all. I ain't got no talk, cause I be really out my mind. When the hate don't work, I guarantee they get the line. They all talk, dog, it's a room full of brinds. I'm royalty, that means that it's in my bloodline. All hail the king, make the president resign. And if I'm not the king, then I'm making doves cry. I'm stepping on the scene like I never did reply. I ain't gotta justify, I'm cool. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted on my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating, it's a party when I come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25. To the 28-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stop for a loss.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. Lance and company going on 4th down. Rolling to his right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now Lance. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Ultra. Ultra. Go ultra.
Lance looks to throw again. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
We're scoreless after 1.
Here we go. 52 blue.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Watch twins. Watch twins. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Check 50.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Shifts by him. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. 24 yards. And the Niners post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. To about the 35, second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first down, Rodgers. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second here.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Got a man. That's Lazard. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now it's Rodgers. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. Catch made by the running back, Aaron Jones. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A.J. Dillon, as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Rodgers will throw for it, and that's caught at the 2. And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On play action, Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Watch 36 to Mike. Too little. Check. Lucky. Check 31.
Maggie.
SOS. Check 15. Check
Ultra.
Watch the shit. Hey.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Switch.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. He's got Ayuk once again. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. The crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Now a throw here to his running back. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Here's a diving catch right side. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your
concrete.
Toughness. That explains your toughness right there because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. From the 38, Rodgers.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. Rodgers now on 1st down. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Aaron Rodgers finding Christian Watson. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Crosby on now to kick it away.
Takes it at the 7.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Yellow, zoom. Needle blue.
36. Ready? Deuce.
Check smash.
Lance now on 1st down.
Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Steal. Check steal. Hey, green, white.
On 1st down, Lance.
Flush to his right. That's to McCaffrey, complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ready. Blue 32. Drill 52. Ready, go.
Lance throwing out wide for Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. McCaffrey running up the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Check field.
On 2nd and 2, Lance. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Slide 97.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4. This is McCaffrey on the give. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? They'll try and run it in. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run again with Dillon. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is Gonna suck the life right out of this crowd. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.